So today, oh, by the way, hey everyone. So today, we'll be just, pressing tabs on many websites, shift tab, basically doing a keyboard accessibility test to see how the elements get focused, what are the UX, guidelines they follow, and something that's off behavior or not. I just like to do that, whenever I visit a new site or maybe an old site, I'll just go pressing tab. I go crazy on the tab keys and see how it's done, how are they handling it. Yeah, I'm that kind of web developer. I'm not an accessibility expert at all, but this is something that I like to do, and I think it's just something that feels good to me, feels awesome doing that. So that was a weird line, but that's okay. So we'll just go with youtube.com. We'll press tab. Okay, YouTube. You see that skip navigation. We just focused an element that was not, that usually doesn't appear. It will never appear when you're using a mouse. But it, since it got focused due to the keyboard navigation, it just appeared. What's that? Why is that here and why does it exist? And this exists across many sites. Skip navigation, skip to main content. It's something that I have been noticing for a while and wanted to know what it is. And then I read few articles and I got a gist of it. And besides the main keyboard accessibility, we'll also focus on this. So let's focus on this first. So if we go to web.dev and if we go to the headings and landmarks and bypass repetitive content with skip links, this is the one. So here you can basically see that many sites have this navigation in their headers or in their sidebars or whatnot, and maybe the developers of those site the wants to give the ability to the user to skip to the main content. So if it's an e-commerce site, it could be the product pages. For the streaming side, it could be the main titles of TV shows and movies. For a social media, it could be the main container of post. So that depends. The main container skip the content. What they want to transfer the focus on is relative. So that's what the skip links is for. So they have given a small example. So your skip link could be an anchor tag, which could have an href for a main and main fragment. So we have a main tag here with the id main. So that's cool. So they've also used main tag here. So main tag, header tag, footer tag, these are all landmark tags. So they're a part of semantic HTML. Semantic means that these tags convey what they are. So it's good for screen readers as well. So uh, actually, I've been also trying to, I've also updated my site with main tag and footer tag because you can use div everywhere, but since it makes, it actually makes sense that let's call footer a footer tag. It's good. It's a good practice in HTML5 especially. So I've been reading about these as well. So it's cool. So we have the skip link and skip link focus, the style.css file. So basically, the skip link could be absolutely positioned and it can have top -40. So basically, we are hiding it from the user. And whenever it gets focus, the top becomes 0. So it will appear somewhere here when it's in focus, and when it's not, it will appear above that portion -40 px. So I'm assuming that width of that skip link must be -40 px. Not the width, sorry, the height. So that is how they have done it. There are various ways, I guess, and it's not necessary that the skip to main content will appear here only. It can appear anywhere. For example, in YouTube, it appear inside the nav options only, before the search bar and everything. I think, yeah, before the search bar, and maybe they are using visibility hidden and visible or opacity 0 1. It's up to them. So many popular sites such as GitHub, and Wikipedia. So we'll just go to GitHub because it's the developers hub, right? So we'll just see how they have done it. The dark mode of GitHub. Okay, it's loaded, I think, and I'll just press tab. See, on the first tab itself, I got skip to content. That is cool. If I don't press enter and keep on pressing tab, I'll go through the navigation options. So these are all the navigation options. Now I don't want to go through them. I want to skip the content. If I press enter here, okay, that should not have happened. So if I press tab, okay, this is their main content. This comes under their main content, all the repositories. And I guess this recent activity would also be eventually, but somehow the width got I don't know, Cyberpunk. I don't know if you got that reference, but it's a new game that's glitchy as well, like 2020. So we'll just see what happened here. Dashboard sidebar JS with auto. Okay, currently it's with auto. It lost focus, so maybe it went back as it should do. Let's go to skip to content. Okay, the width changed to 0. I don't know why that's. I think this is a glitch, right? Like a simple UI bug. If I remove that, yeah, I'm getting that again. Or you can go for width auto as well, like they have. Hmm. Okay. So this was clearly not the good example, but we spot a bug when we fix it. Eh, I hope GitHub sees this. I don't know. Maybe I'll report it or not. Last time I reported a bug, they did acknowledge it, but they have not fixed it yet. So I don't know if they'll fix it as well. We'll just go to the e-commerce section now. We'll just, go through the site category wise. So Amazon.com. Let's press tab. Skip to main content. Awesome. Pressing tab, going through navigation options. Okay, I don't want that. I want to skip to the main content. I'll skip to the main content. Cool. So I think I'm currently in carousel. The focus is somewhere there. Not okay. Now it's here. I can see it focusing on the categories, topics for home, Amazon brands. Cool. They have their accessibility sorted. Let's go to Walmart. Let's press tab here. Skip to main content. Awesome. Start your free trial, see restrictions, carousel options, start learning how. They have their accessibility also. Wait, okay, I have to double click. So double tab, I mean. Maybe some internal element is getting focused as well, for which we don't have the outline. That's okay. They have, at least they have the accessibility here. Let's go to Flipkart. Hmm. Let's start, pressing tab. Wait, when did I? Okay, that doesn't have the icon doesn't have any accessibility. Search bar icon, login, more. Okay, no accessibility. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's. I am not sure where am I. If you see at the bottom left, you can see the link that is visible through the href of the anchor tag, but I really don't know where I'm in the site. I think they have used outline none everywhere for all the anchor tags, and it's really they have not used any custom CSS to okay, compensate for that. So I cannot get the keyboard accessibility to work nicely on Flipkart. Okay, we'll just go to the next site, Myntra. So let's reload it again. I clicked. Okay, tab. Icon gets highlighted. Men, women, kids, home, living offers. Okay. Okay. Search bar. Oh shoot. Sorry. Search bar didn't get. Profile didn't get. Tap 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 tap. I'm okay. I'm already in the main content. So both Flipkart and Myntra didn't have skip to main content, and even the basic, accessibility for the category products, they have just used outline none. It's like they have used the same template. I don't know why. Uh, I know these are performance sites, but maybe they should, recheck the accessibility also. Hmm. Yeah, but I'm no accessibility expert. Okay, let's move to the next one. Social media category. I really like Twitter's UX, UI, both. Let's see. Tab. Okay, accessibility went. Focus went actually. Bottom right, many options. Cool. Twitter home. See, they are not using outline none, but they have, using box shadows with that awesome border radius. It's just so, it feels so Twitter-like. Like it blends with their UX. That's awesome. They don't have skip to main content, but their accessibility is awesome. Their UX is awesome. I don't think I care. Okay, they have even retweet. They have a greenish tint and border, and for heart they have a pink. See, so cool. Twitter has awesome focus, more shadows and implementation. Yo, no skip to main content. That's okay. The main content is actually mostly in focus. Let's see for Facebook. Facebook, Facebook search. I don't think they have skip to main content. See, the new UI. It's kind of, you know, it's like Twitter, LinkedIn, but it's kind of clustered. It feels clustered. Navigating. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, the order changed. Okay, that should not have happened. I don't know. They are using flex. Either they are using order, or they have used something like row reverse because it's a display. Yeah, it's a row only. So what happens is when you use those CSS properties, the though the order changes for the as it's presented to the user, but it affects the accessibility as well. So still, since it still occurs in the DOM in that order, the accessibility works that way only. Let's see why is this happening. I hope I get the container. No, this doesn't seem like the container for it. Accounts. What is this? Accessibility. Accounts. Yeah, inside it. Accounts controls. This one again. Flex direction row reverse, right? So if I disable it, yeah, the icons got toggled. So basically, it makes sense that this icon should not be here. Account icon is always at the rightmost icon, and the first creation must be there. But they could have just changed the order. So now, if you go through the tabs, the order would be good. Yeah, it's in the left to right order. That is what you need. Hmm. Okay, no issues, or maybe issues. I don't know. Facebook went this way. But yeah, they don't have skip to main content, but at least they have all the elements in focus. Let's go to LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I like LinkedIn's new UI. They just lack dark mode. That is all. After that, I think this is a great UI. Let's press tab. Skip to search, skip to main content. They went overboard. They have like two options. One must be for the search bar. One must be skip content. Let's skip to main content. Cool, man. LinkedIn has this sorted. Yeah, they actually. Yeah, this is good. All of the hashtags and the post content is getting accessibility. And now one cool thing. So I think this must be everywhere. So how would a user with with keyboard navigation like or dislike a post or have react? So when I click tab after like, this option will appear, an up arrow key signaling that there's something here, some reactions. Press tab. Oh, okay. Somehow the images for those didn't load. We are getting the alt tags. That's cool. Maybe some. Oh wait, the internet went down. Yeah, that's why. Sorry guys, the internet went down. Still, yeah, I can see this. So you can just go through those. That is good. So LinkedIn has their accessibility sorted out. That is good to know. Good. I think I loaded these pages already. That's good. That is good. So let's go to the streaming criteria. YouTube. This is where we started. I won't be pressing reload because it won't load. Internet is not there. But let's see if I don't go with the skip to navigation. I go to the navigation options and the sidebar. But if I want to actually skip navigation, press enter. I'm here already at the top labels and all those YouTube content. Here also I have to press double tap to go from one thumbnail to other thumbnail. Okay, but still, this is cool. Let's go for Netflix. You're not connected to internet. Nice. Not nice actually, but okay. Let's. Man, how would I do it? I don't want to reload the page. Okay, let's just. I'm on the top. Okay. Netflix doesn't have skip content. That's okay. Have some of the custom CSS. Okay, and I'm already in the main content, but the cards scale out a bit, not too much. Yeah, so it's kind of not really visible. I guess they scaled out more. That's okay. They don't have the skip to main content though. Maybe they can have it, but yeah, they don't have much menu navigation options either. Let's go for Prime. Prime. We will start from here. So Prime, the first tab leads me here almost, first or second, I guess. And then tab. Wait a minute, where am I? TV shows, movies, kids. Okay, it's getting highlighted, but it's really, really, it's not really visible. So you can see the kids get highlighted a tad bit, no outline or anything. And then you go to the search option, cool. Then I should have gone to that drop down. Okay, I'm pressing tab now. Okay, I'm not in the main content and neither in the carousel. Then I'm assuming I'm inside the drop down, but it has not opened. So let's see if I'm in the drop down. Yeah, I am, because if in the bottom left of my screen you will see that the action is sign out. That means the focus is on the sign out button there. That's okay. We'll just tab, and now we are in the carousel. Okay, carousel has got the focus. Next focus is on the cards. Okay, this is good. They have scaled out a bit. I can actually see, what they wanted to do, like which TV show or movie am I on. This is cool. Netflix maybe can just scale out a bit. And I think this has good accessibility. Skip to main content is not here also, not even in Netflix. These both are the ones that are competing right now. That's okay. Maybe this should open, or because I lost where I was here. Let's go to Hotstar. Let's see. Oh yeah, shouldn't have reloaded it. I shouldn't have reloaded it. Oh man, I don't have data at all, I guess. I think we won't be able to test Hotstar. That's okay. But let's see. Yeah. So basically, everything was useless. I wanted you guys to see my site. No, I'm just kidding. The point I'm making is that I actually took references from all these sites, and basically more from Twitter, because I like how they are going with the UX and accessibility blended. And so if we toggle the mode, we are in light mode, and if I start with the tab, you can see that the icon is there. It has this bluish box shadow, and even that has a box shadow, bluish box shadow. And each of these cards, right, anime cards, have the box shadow, and that the link at the bottom that I'm citing, that the icons are that flat icon. So this is cool. Now if I toggle it, so that's an orange hue. That's okay. For all of my cards, I have this purplish hue, as you can see. Yeah, it kind of blends in. So that's some basics. So this is a really basic site, and I think at least this should offer accessibility and pass those accessibility lighthouse audits. So I wanted to get to 100, and I did an audit for it. It was around 93, 94%. Then it's at 100%. So it's checking all the boxes. All tags are there on the images, and I guess this accessibility thing is good, good, good. Cool. So basically, you can press enter and you can navigate back. Everything should be doable by a keyboard as well, right? So when I say everything, see, okay, this won't load now because the internet connection is not there. I don't know if I have a cached. This is cached. Mostly this will load. I press enter here. Okay, this was cached. So cool. Now you can scroll here with the mouse as well, but you have the up and down arrow keys of the keyboard as well. Luckily, my scrolling bit got keyboard accessibility. And okay, cool. Let's navigate back. Yeah, all. So this is a basic accessibility for my site, and I've taken tips from each of the sites. How they are doing it, and especially that box shadow thing. This is something I wanted to share with you guys. I just really tab on the sites, any site, any person who shares a new site with me, I tab on. I see if they have a form, how it's getting highlighted, how they have handled it. Because yeah, form elements should get really good focus, and maybe some validations on blur and all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for listening to me ranting about accessibility like an expert, even though I'm not. Sorry. Okay, thanks, guys.